today we will talk about Aquarius, the mythos of Aquarius and how it takes shape in life. Aquarius is actually one of the most eccentric, one of the most marginal zodiac signs, or vice versa. Very monotonous and boring. As I always say, when something is taken together with its opposite, it reveals itself. Because even behind the visible, there is the invisible side. So if you see an Aquarius going to work at 8 o'clock in the morning and returning at 5 o'clock in the evening, this is an Aquarius trapped in order. It needs a diverse channel to reveal its difference and its individuality. Aquarius is known as the most eccentric, the most unusual, and the most independent zodiac sign. And if we consider that Sartre, one of the founding fathers of the philosophy in the world of history, was an Aquarius, we can see that he threw away the Nobel Prize in Literature, went against the values and created a different field, and took a path towards self-realization. Aquarians can be extremely eccentric or unusual, but they can also hide a big ego behind it. Because the opposite sign of Aquarius is Leo. In other words, some Aquarians bring their ego to the forefront while moving forward in the philosophy of equality. Instead of being like everyone else, they reveal themselves differently and fall into the trap of ego. However, he is no different from others. Maybe this is one of the biggest lessons that Aquarius needs to learn. Or, Aquarius can put his ego in the background and give up everything for the sake of harmony in communities. Then, he has succumbed to his shadows. In the 1960s, the hippies, the flower children, are really a depiction of the Aquarius. Because there was no politics, there was no religion, it was free of all the elements that could affect all people. That state of being in equality and independence is actually a complete Aquarius state. Aquarius belongs to the air element, but they cannot reach ideal. Defending equality, defending the right is the work of Aquarius. Let's assume that there is a situation in a workplace and Aquarius has the potential to provoke others for the right of others, even though it is not only its own right there. Here, he looks out for the rights of others, not his own. If he has 3 children, even if one of them needs something else, Aquarius will prioritize the right of the other because it is not his right. So Aquarians are hypersensitive about rights. And apart from this, one of the myths about Aquarius is about Ganymede, who reveals its extraordinary nature. Ganymede is the most beautiful being among men, and Zeus is struck when he sees him. He is a male beauty. In fact, Ganymede is the story of the emergence of the first homosexual myth in Greek mythology. And the gods... There is also Hebe on Olympus, the goddess of youth and the one who offers the drink of immortality to the gods. But Zeus told Ganymede and wants to raise him to the rank of gods. He presents Ganymede's father with immortal horses. Ganymede becomes the one who offers the gods and goddesses the drink of immortality. Of course, Zeus's jealous wife Hera will not remain silent. She puts so much pressure that both her daughter is once removed from this duty, and Zeus seems to have fallen in love with someone who will not be. At this point, Hera puts pressure on Zeus, and Zeus can no longer withstand Hera's pressure. And as a result, he turns Ganymede into the constellation Aquarius in the heavens and makes him exist in eternity. Again, of course, it is no coincidence that such an eccentric story matches with Aquarius. Aquarius is separated from others. When Aquarius listens to you, Aquarius people listens as a friend, never judges. Because he is equipped with the knowledge that any situation can happen. At this point, Aquarius is separated from the others, but at the point where it cannot separate, at the point where it cannot reveal its individuality, we can say that it probably experiences the most difficulty here. Aquarius also has a symbol that can be expressed by radiating waves or magnetic waves, like the sign in its glyph. This is a state of constant progress, of being in a constant state of progress. And that's why the ideas of the Aquarius should be given importance. Because it can say something beyond the age. It can tell you information that you cannot comprehend, that you cannot understand from where you are standing. At that point, I think maybe it would be good to listen to them. At the same time, when we say that Aquarius is so far ahead of others in terms of equality and rights, this should not come to the part that he loves people a lot while explaining him as a humanist. In other words, Aquarius does not like very close relationships while defending human rights and human equality. Because very close relationships are not the area where he is very successful. While making friends, he stands at an equal distance and positions himself in that regard. But when the private sphere is entered in close relationships, when his independence is threatened, then you can also discover his rebellious state. Aquarius is really the person who contains the knowledge that will carry us forward. Aquarius people is a person who can provoke and influence others with his desire for equality and rights. Maybe his biggest problem is his difficulty in experiencing intimacy or a more human, more emotional relationship. But no matter what, Aquarius is ahead. It is progressive and it seeks the knowledge that will carry us forward. That's all about Aquarius for today. See you again in the other signs.